Hey, welcome back to Mounteer's English class. This is for my 8th grade class. I'm going to be talking briefly about the short story, The Monkey's Paw. Some of my students have been emailing and going, hey, this is kind of weird. What's going on? So I thought I'd kind of throw it out there. A little less about the plot and more kind of the setup, what's happening, so you can kind of understand it a little better. We used to have a lot of stories that are what we call morality tales. The story was there to teach you something. If you look at a lot of old fairy tales, Little Red Riding Hood, don't wander around in the woods, don't talk to strangers. Three Little Pigs, work hard, build a good house, that kind of a thing. Monkey's Paw is a morality tale, basically saying be careful what you wish for. In The Monkey's Paw, it's set in, you get the impression, it's not explicitly said, but you get the impression that it's set in Victorian England. You have an old couple with an adult son, and you have a visitor comes to see them, and the visitor is somebody that they've known for years, is a well-traveled member of the British Army. He's been to India, and he brought back this magical monkey paw. And it can grant 3 wishes. It's kind of like a twisted genie, but if you've read Arabian Nights, all genies are twisted. And he warns them before giving them the monkey paw that there's consequences. And he kind of tries telling them you should think before you do stuff, but the story moves on. And not a very long story. And the couple wishes for enough money to pay off their house. They wish for £200 in British money. And nothing happens, like, haha, whatever. And the next day, things go on, and up to their house comes a very well-dressed gentleman who's a representative of the company that their son works for. He works in a machine shop of some kind. And there's been an accident, and their son died at work, and the company is paying them £200. And suddenly, they react and this and that, but the husband begins to understand there's consequences to this. And later on, the wife wants the monkey paw because she's like, we have more wishes. And he's like, well, what do you want to wish for? And she's like, my son back. And he can't stop her, and she wishes for her son to be alive again. But the husband realizes you don't get the wish the way you picture it. And so the story ends with the wife opening the door for somebody knocking, and the husband's trying to get to the monkey paw to undo the wishes before she can. And you don't really figure out if he gets to that point or not. It's kind of left open-ended as to what's going to happen with the son, or the zombie son now, and things. But the point of this whole story is to be careful of what you wish for, because you may want something, but you may not understand all of the consequences of getting it. A lot of people will wish for, they say, well, I want world peace, which would be wonderful. But a lot of scenario generators and things have shown that continual world peace is only attainable through one mega government. And that might not be the best scenario for world peace. And so the monkey paw is a story to make you think about your actions, to make you think about what would you really wish for? What is it you really want? Is it the money, or is it the lifestyle that can come with it? Is it, does money matter more than your son's life? Because sometimes you don't always connect those two. Thank you for watching. I hope this kind of clears up what's going on. Oh, I did mean, sorry, let me back up. I did mean to explain that with it being set in Victorian England and everything, there was kind of this expected mystical, otherworldly element to exotic places. stories about magic and things were almost always connected to far away places. South African jungle, India, South America, things like that. This mystical exotic was very much thought of as an other. Something from far away could carry magic, but not something from home. Kind of something unique to that era you find in a lot of tales. Again, thank you for watching. Hopefully this kind of cleared up what's going on with the story.